Each family has a different way of cooking. This is my eldest sister Colleen's way of doing Anglo-Indian meatball curry. Beef mince, onion and the chilli, coriander, mint, garam masala, vinegar, and a teaspoon of salt. The way my sister told me to do it is to actually put them in the fridge so they firm up a bit and they're not room temperature when you add them to your curry sauce. So we've done the balls are ready, they're refrigerated so they're nice and firm. Cover the bottom of the pan with oil. You want it on a medium heat so it fries nicely. To the turmeric and the onions you add your aromatics and then you add your curry leaves and you just kind of fry it. Chop your onion and your ginger, and then that needs to be nice and soft. To get it more into a paste, just a little bit of vinegar. Okay, so then we just add the onions, ginger and garlic into there so it gets a nice little fry. You really have to take your time doing this bit. You've got to do it slowly and get it to that lovely golden brown colour. The smell's absolutely wonderful. And you want to see the bottom of the pan, you don't want it to stick or burn. Mix it around, make sure every bit is browning evenly. So it's time consuming, but it's going to be really worth waiting for. The onions, garlic, ginger, lovely and brown. You add your coriander, your cumin and your chilli. As you can see, it's beginning to nicely separate and we don't want it burning, so we add a tiny little bit of water and you keep frying the masalas really well, and eventually when the oil starts to separate from the masalas you add your tomatoes in and then you slowly cook the tomatoes in with the paste until they're soft and hopefully they'll disappear. Now we want to add salt. As you can see, the tomatoes are kind of disintegrating into the sauce and is beginning to catch at the bottom, so you want to add just about that much water and cook it a little further, because again you're going to get a lot of water from the potatoes, which you're going to add now. Cover it for a little bit so the potatoes soften and we see how much liquid we've got in there from the potatoes, and accordingly we will add more liquid if needed, and then we just drop the balls into the hot bubbling gravy and then they'll be done in 15 minutes. So the potatoes have been cooking for approximately about 15 minutes. Keep testing them, we don't want them soft, we want them parboiled. When it starts to kind of bubble a little bit, you can use half of this packet of coconut. Meatballs out the fridge, they're nice and firm. Whoops. It has to be bubbling, otherwise the balls will break up, unfortunately. So you've got the balls there nicely. It kind of cools down, so maybe turn up the heat a little bit. So the last addition to finish off the ball curry, a nice fistful of coriander. You add it nicely to the top to garnish it, and it just is wonderful. I love coriander. A lot of people don't, because for whatever reason. And it's all ready and ready to eat. Jeanette, you can come and have your food.
I've got my rice, and yes, I do like coriander.
There you go. You can add